Hello everybody and welcome back to Opie the Angler. I mean Fantasy Life with Opie the Angler. We are here, we gotta look for Hughes. I doth not know if he is in this castle. I believe he'd be in here, right? Go check in the King's Court. Alright, King's Court. Oh! No, that's not him. Perhaps the inner garden? Hughes' room. Aha. Good, there he is. Professor Hughes.
Fine, but only one autograph. Oh, it's just you two. What can I do for you? Besides humor you while you interrupt my work, that is. I wonder where is that volume on talking animals?
What do you want that for?
Just where does that voice of yours come from anyway? I can't believe you have vocal cords. Or perhaps you create some sort of verbal vibration, or by beating your wings. Or perhaps you're hypnotizing all of us right now. Perhaps you're making us all dream this. There is something going on with you. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to find out.
Say, how's the research on the Goddess Cog going? Ha! Say that 5 times fast.
Yes, that's what I was looking up. The Goddess Cog is neither wood, stone, nor metal. It's made of a material the likes of which I have never seen before. It is said to be millennia old, and yet it shows absolutely no visible signs of wear.
You seem a bit frustrated.
I am not frustrated in the least. I am absolutely livid. This mysterious object has the audacity to exist before me, refuse to divulge its secrets. But my mind shall prevail. I will not give in until I have stripped this of every last secret.
You can put your arm down now, Hughes.
If you don't mind, I need to study these royal manuscripts in peace and quiet. It's clear that in order to solve the mystery of this artifact, I must approach it from another angle.
Sounds like you still have a lot of work to do.
For your information, I am quite busy with numerous tasks right now. Preventing the Nap Dragon from becoming filled with the Doomstone Spiral was just one item. The threat of those Doomstones is far greater than we have imagined before, and we are now closer to neutralizing the stones, thus shattering them.
But if shadow monsters start appearing all over Riveria, wherever these stones happen to fall...
Yes, monsters in the area will be fueled with rage. Very good, Butterfly. We all know that part. Such affected monsters have been reported to attack one another. Very unorthodox behavior. But rather than justified attacks, it seems these monsters are being controlled somehow. The question is, no one is asking is, why do the Doomstones only have this effect on the monsters? Numerous people, including myself, have come into contact with these Doomstones, and yet there hasn't been a single case of humans turning into shadowy. Perhaps that key understand Doomstones.
Professor Hughes? Is he sleeping? He's sleeping with his eyes open? That is so creepy.
Yes, Mummy, I shouldn't be late for school.
You don't have to call me Mummy.
Oh, sorry about that. I must have dozed off there. I'm quite sleep deprived, you see.
Are you sure you're okay?
Of course, sleep is the ordinary folk. Ordinary folk will need to sleep. Why would I waste my time with such pointless activity when I have my elixir?
Have you ever need a pick-me-up?
Try one.
Obtain the elixir.
They restore your HP and SP simultaneously. Immediately. A triumph of the Mumin Hind, if you ask me.
Thank you for that, but you should still sleep. You're that tired, and you sound that tired.
How can one sleep with many mysteries to solve? I won't rest until I've solved every mystery in Riveria. I simply cannot rest until then.
So that's what you want most, Professor Hughes. Well, your wish has been heard. You can put your arm down, Mr. Hughes.
You apologize to Dinky? He's my monkey. Oh my, sorry, I dozed off again, didn't I?
Don't worry, we'll apologize to Dinky. You really need to get some sleep, Hughes. Gucci, Gucci, me flagons. So it looks like we beat that. Now we can probably just go home and sleep. Dun, 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 dun.
You apologize to Dinky, his little monkey. Apologize to the Dink. Woo! Well, that was quite the adventure. Let's go do some more quests. It's very quiet here at night. I like it. I'm gonna eventually go out and get a new house. Do I have any other quests? I have my challenges for my fishing. Let's go upstairs to my home. Hey Opie, what's up? Let's check your bliss. A bliss bonus? I don't know if I should get a pet yet. Let's just go with an even bigger bag. Here you go! Alright. Oh, Butterfly wants to speak to me? Opie, do you have a sec to chat? You must save before continuing the story. Save progress? Yes. Good choice. So happy that Laura can leave the castle freely again. Yay! I was thinking that maybe we could join up with her and go on an adventure somewhere. I mean, he's not wearing anything but underpants on a mountain. How can he not be freezing? Oh, sorry. Once I get going, I guess it can be kind of hard to stop sometimes. Hey, I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool to meet some real deal pirates? You know, the higher kind? Maybe. Of course, I can't answer that question because I'm a silent hero. A silent protagonist, if you may. Father. Some of the people of Vera have taken notice of changes in Linares. But can this really be stopped once it's set in motion? Is the situation hopeless as you told me? I do not believe the people of Vera have no choice other than simply accept their fate. I'm not ready to give up. There are still so many wishes out there. Cripes and blimey and whoa! What is that?
What is going on here? What are you all looking at? Get back to your post.
Captain Mustang says, Linares, look up there.
I'm not falling for that old. What did you do to the moon?
We didn't do anything. We looked up and that X mark was just there. It's scary looking. Maybe it's a bad omen.
Well, I certainly doubt it's a good omen.
What was you saying?
Bah, he's been saying so much razor beak baloney about Linares lately, I can't remember. Men, return to the castle at once.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow. Wow. I do like the cutscenes in this. Very, very interesting. Postman looks tired. We've been seeing him pitch himself out of jam before. He's got a letter from the king, no doubt about it, and glided royal script. Let's see what he does here. He goes left, he goes right. One man to beat. Oh, what a move. He stretched out a hand. And it's in. The letter is in the mailbox. Oh my, what a stunning display of athleticism and postmanship. Let us go check out a mail. Ah, Opie, I request for a promising young individual such as yourself. Please come and see me at the Royal Court. King Eric of Castile. Another letter from King Eric? Sheesh, you're getting pretty popular up there at the castle, eh? Let's head there and find out what he needs from us. We can drop in on Laura and see what she's up to as well. Chapter 3. Let's go, Opie. I should have picked a paladin or something. Oh, wow. Whoa, looks like the whole town is lined up here. Pam giving away candy? Congratulations, you're our 1000th Lysander enter. The what? He's saying you're the 1000th person to be let in today, except he's joking. It's a terrible joke. I've had to listen to it all day. What? You'd like it when I was on the 88th person? Sorry to interrupt your routine here, but we have an important business with the king. Yeah, you and 999 other people. If this is about the big X on Lunares, get in line, Butterfly. A big what on Lunares? What are you talking about? Yeah, some say it's a cross. Some say it's an X. I say that it's a two lines crossing each other. Symbol marking the surface of Lunares. This was in the prophecy that mark is supposed to foretell the destruction of Bavaria. Oh yes, of course. Well, I'm sure that's exactly what it means. We're all gonna be destructed any day now. If you just head to the back of that line down there, we'll get you in as soon as possible. Hey, don't brush off like that. I'm serious. Opie, Butterfly, what are you doing wasting your time chatting with the gods? A better question, why are you guards wasting their valuable time? They are here on royal business. Sorry, Professor Hughes, we didn't know. Even though you told us that. Forget these buffoons, they know not what they know not. Please follow me. Well. Buffoons. Oh, what a bunch of malarkey. They got this in. Ah, well met, Opie. This is a bit of a surprise. But tradition demands that I once again express my gratitude to you for protecting Laura, blah blah. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, what can I do for you? Didn't you summon us here? Oh, yes, of course I summoned you here. Personally, to do that thingy thing. Oh, actually, I remember now. The Goddess Cog that was bestowed upon you recently? Hughes has been researching it extensively and has come up with something rather interesting. Oh, great. What is it? He found an ancient text that tells of a legend that begins with doomstones falling from the sky. It speaks of how unsettling this was to the ancient people and then goes on to describe a large X that besmirches the face of Lunares. A large X that besmirches. Yes, it seems that the same events we were now experiencing have happened in the past. The Goddess Cog is also mentioned. That is all I remember Hughes saying before I lost interest. Yes, well, your race, if I may. According to the legend, the Goddess Cog is only one of a unique set of treasures. Dubbed simply the Goddess Treasures. These items were given as gifts to each land of Bavaria. If we're to believe this legend, it would mean there are other treasures outside of Castile. Port Puerto and Almagique would be specific areas of interest for us. I regret that I cannot surmise what the significance of these treasures is. However, I do believe these items are somehow connected to what is happening with Lunares. I also think that the Phantom Girl we saw on top of the Mount Snow Peak has something to do with all this. Phantom Girl? I missed that part. It would be most helpful should she choose to appear before us again. We could speak with her. Hughes, I'm shocked such wishful thinking aloud is quite unlike you and rather pathetic. I like it. Opie, I would like you to gather the goddess treasure so that we may unravel this enigma. I would trust no one else with an adventure in matters such as... Uh-oh, I think I hear her coming. Did someone say adventure?
Laura! I said adventure is, if you must know, Laura, and I must say it's quite rude to simply interrupt the king. I'm so glad you came, Opie. Oh, and you too, my little sparkly butterfly. I told my father you'd be perfect for this adventure. Well, truthfully, first I recommend myself, but I told my father I'd hang out here for a bit. You're turning down an adventure? Well, after he apologized, I apologized. Our eyes got weepy. You know how it goes. Weepy peepees. Laura, please. My subjects do not need to hear about the king getting weepy peepees. Oh, hush, Daddy. In any case, I promised I would stay home for a little while and well behaved. For a very little while. You are to travel to neighboring land of Port Puerto and find this other goddess treasure. Port Puerto is a land of freedom, leniently governed by pirates and nobility. Very leniently, I must say. I think it's the weather. It's always perfect. The sun is always out. It's awful. But you two were our unanimous choices for this. Unanimous? Really? I must say, I'm happy to see my first impression of these two as fools was quite wrong. No offense. Regardless, I think it's time we sent these non-fools on their way, Your Grace. Well, thanks so much for the massive vote of confidence, Hughes. You're very welcome. Opie, this is really quite the honor to be given a mission like this straight from the king. You're moving up in the world, pal, to Port Puerto. Do not disappoint me. I have written a letter for the governor of Port Puerto here. Oh. To my dear friend, the governor of Port Puerto. How are you? I hope all is well with your family. I would like to borrow the goddess treasure possessed by your land since ancient times. Let's grab brunch soon. King Erica, sail of Bavaria. It's too subtle, isn't it? Never mind. There's no time for revisions. Off to Port Puerto you go. And tell him a late lunch would be fine too. To Puerto Puerto. I got a beast in my sights.